Hi, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. This is the pilot episode of this little project of mine. As an introduction, I am Santino Espina, and this is Daytime Discourse. I'm so excited to bring you guys my very first episode. Reason being, I brought in the Trinidad boys, my childhood friends, Kiko Gonzales and Jarvey Gayoso. This was a conversation full of candid moments and just nostalgic reminiscing of our childhood. We've all had friendships like this growing up. Here I am to show you my version of that. This was recorded in July of last year. So a lot of what we talked about was said in the context of around that time. Although, unfortunately, a lot of it still applies today, 6 months later. All right. So without any further ado, I give you my friends Kiko Gonzales and Jarvey Gayoso. What you guys been up to, man? Quarantine. How do you guys stay engaged and like mentally afloat? Like
Who's this? Kiko, you wanna answer
go
this, Kiko?
go kicks.
For me, because my work currently is night shift,
Hmm.
so it's 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. So I haven't really been going out. I can only go out on weekends.
Yeah. Oh,
I've been like drinking with friends, which is a bit medyo,
risque.
medyo
Uh,
risky, yeah.
uh,
Pero I can't handle being in the house for so long.
yeah. So that's how you're coping. We all have
Yeah.
different ways, eh?
Yeah, I
Oh.
really need to go out
Hmm.
every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you, Herbs?
I've been training because
Yeah.
they suspended our training. They suspended our training with the team that I'm with now.
Yeah.
So I've been tasked by our coaches and my physiotherapist. They told me what to do, what to improve on. So
Hmm.
that's what I've been focused on actually.
Parang you can't mention the team yet, but ano ba yan? Secret
No, I can't.
contract
No,
signing ba yan? Or
no.
Ascal's.
I can no. Ascal's development team.
Nice.
That's the team.
All right, there we go.
I just wasn't saying anything. But yeah, Ascal's development team.
You heard it here first.
Exercising. How do you manage to like stay or want to like that's my question, man. Like I probably that's what stood out then early on, especially when you would come back sa mga Trinidad reunions. Is that I noticed even early on, parang there's a level of discipline. Di ka umiinom or at least not that much, and di ka never ka nag-smoke or anything. And that I realized that's a certain level of parang you're so focused on being in your best peak, at your peak physically. I mean, yeah.
Well, it's been a long time naman na we were never really that type of guys to look for alcohol, like when you're hanging out,
right.
I mean, like
Even
it was so mostly video games, dude. That's what we do. That's really
Yeah.
the kind of that's really the kind of people that we were.
You and Kiko had the video games. Ako, ano lang ako eh.
Hey,
Wala
you had a PS1 first.
You had an Xbox 360. Remember playing Harry Potter there? And then you had the what's that? The Game Boy Advance. The long.
Oh, we did have Game Boy Advance, but you guys had like
with your Pokemon pinball, bro.
Kiko had a PS2 with 2K and everything. And then Harvey had the Game Boy Advance SP, which had light. You didn't need to stand under a freaking street light para may ilaw at night, diba?
Yeah, remember those attachments you have to put?
Yeah,
yung
mga
may flashlight ba? It's
yeah.
like a little...
But it looks like shit.
So we can trade. Remember that cord that we used to trade for the SP?
Oh yeah. Para lang mag-evolve yung Pokemon. Pokemon
even to go against each other.
Yeah.
I remember you two shared the same account.
Right. We shared Sapphire. I think we shared a Sapphire.
That was your Sapphire.
Right. I'm not a good Pokemon player. Like I'm gonna say you and Kiko were Fire Red si Kiko, with its Charizard, and then Harvey always had Blaziken.
Yeah, dude.
And I tell the story, Harv, to people, and they never believe me, but you have to corroborate this. you were able, and you had this method of
I know what you're saying.
you know what I'm gonna say. You
I
had
know
this
what you're
method
gonna
of
say.
using a spoon to like
Yeah.
maximize your catching. When you're catching the ball,
Yeah.
di ba magsishake
Yeah.
pa yun?
Yeah.
And then you have to like press A or whatever button as much as
Yeah.
possible. And you use the
Yeah.
spoon, and it was like, dude, you'd be wrecking your button. But
Dude.
I could say that it's so effective because I don't know if you know this, Kicks, but Harvey freaking caught a Latias with a Pokeball.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Harvey caught
I
a
caught the
Latias with a
Latias.
Pokeball. Because
Yeah,
naubusan na
dude.
kami. I was there. I witnessed it.
Yeah, dude. We were sitting in your small brown chair, dude.
Yeah.
Remember that small brown chair?
Outside, is it?
No, sa sala, sa
Oh,
sala.
sa sala. Okay, okay.
You had the couch, the door. So this is your door. You enter the TV, and then your desk, and then two small couches, and then the long couch, and then beside that there was a brown chair. That's what we were sitting on, bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy because
we
Wow.
celebrated.
one Latias just comes up randomly. Like you don't know where it's gonna be. Like you see it
Yeah,
on
it's
the
a
map. It's gonna be in
random-
like an
yeah, it's a
area
random
lang,
moment.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
And then
you get Latias after finishing the game, right?
yeah, it's only by random. It's only by chance.
Yeah, yeah.
Sa alam ko,
And it runs away.
it runs away. There's no fixed place for Latias. And then, freaking Latias. And then and then Harvey naubusan ng Ultra Ball or naubusan na ng Premier
Master
Balls.
Ball. Yeah.
Wala kaming Master Ball. Ginamit na namin for whatever.
We use it for
Kyogre?
no, Rayquaza.
Well, we used it
Yeah.
for Rayquaza. So we
Oh, Master Ball is the
the sure one. Like
The
you
sure,
can't
okay.
escape. The
Yeah.
Master Ball, you can't escape
That's
that now.
That's supposed to be for Latias, but we used it for
We used it
Rayquaza.
for Rayquaza, and then so we're so happy to even see Latias, and then naubusan pa kami ng Ultra Balls. And then Harvey freaking like from his bag of like 20 or like whatever amount of Pokeballs, he just kept using Pokeballs, kept using it.
and then he used the spoon.
He used a spoon. By some miracle, he just rubbed the the Game Boy.
I don't get it. How do you use a spoon?
I,
Like,
I ask him, dude.
A and B are close to each other, right? So you can just go like that. Because the buttons are close to the hardware of the game.
laugh trip.
Laugh trip, dude. Fire Red.
So
You
funny.
guys
Fire
remember
Red si Kiko
playing?
eh.
Yeah.
Playing what?
You guys remember playing WWE?
WWE a lot in your
Dude,
place.
SmackDown
man.
versus Raw.
Holy
bro.
cow.
SmackDown versus Raw.
Also Martin loved that game too.
Yeah, Martin's. We played in Martin's house too.
Yeah, as well as
Yeah.
Kiko's. Because like Kiko got this
When did we sleep
special
over?
WWE game. I don't know.
Oo. Yeah.
Which one? SmackDown
forget
versus
eh.
Raw?
Parang iba siya eh. Basta yung mga nabibili sa ruins. Parang di mga ibang WWE game.
Yeah.
But then,
Kiko,
yeah, go.
didn't you have the WWE figures?
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
a Shawn
Yung figurines
Michaels.
pala, sorry.
Yeah, I had a Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho.
he was your favorite, Shawn Michaels. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Si Shawn
That's
Michaels.
crazy.
Remember we bought those CDs pa in ruins nung mga entrance songs
We'd
ng
go.
mga wrestlers.
We'd
Yeah.
go, bro. We'd go and just listen to them
Dude.
on a freaking radio player or a cassette player.
Yeah.
And have shawarma.
Yeah, we'd have shawarma in
Yeah.
ruins. I haven't been to ruins in
Meron pa ba?
7
meron pa.
years, bro, at least. Because I'm not in BF anymore, so it's been a long time.
So going back to the question.
Oh, what's the question? What's the question?
About the discipline that I have.
Oh,
I
yeah,
find
yeah.
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 I don't find it difficult naman because I don't
Mm.
really look for it, especially like the smoking
Right.
part of things.
Yeah.
I've never really enjoyed smoking.
It never
anyways.
even entered your,
No,
mind.
not really.
Yeah.
Yeah. For drinking, I do it pa rin naman. I still drink. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a normal person, so I do drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sana naman normal si Harvey.
yeah. Always just I always just find ways to paano ba yun? Yung parang babawian mo lang. So if
Right.
I drink, then I do extra the next day or something like
Okay.
that.
I find it super hard to work out during
No.
the quarantine.
Yeah.
'cause
Really?
I have a thin frame. I'm a hard gainer, so
I think we're all hard gainers, man.
yeah, we're
If
all hard gainers.
The
So,
three of us, bro, like we grew up just,
yeah,
you know it.
the three payatots.
The three
Freaking-
payatots,
yeah,
bro.
dude.
Three
Thick skin,
payatots
bro.
na I'll never forget it, man. Yung that night, that Christmas game or Christmas party,
Oh, when
we
we
were like going longest line. And we just
Dude, anything to
we
win,
went
bro.
we went for it, man. The only like
Anything to win, bro.
pahabaan lang nung line na yun. We literally were in our underwears lang.
Yeah, you should explain it
Anything to win.
to the audience.
The audience. So like the longest line is basically the game where you put as many things as possible to extend like the line, right? Just a line of things, and
Yeah.
whoever has the longest line wins.
We were against girls.
And we were against girls, so gets pretty competitive. Alam niyo yun, in street games. So what happened was we were about even with the girls, I think, and we were like screw it, let's just go for it, and we ended up putting on the line itself the clothes on our backs. So nakahubad kami. We were basically
We
in
put
underwear.
ourselves in the line too.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
We put ourselves in the line then. Yeah, we were lying down then on the road, on the cement road. We were
Yeah.
lying down ourselves.
I think I have pictures of that.
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah,
Yeah,
I've
dude,
seen it.
we
I've
do have
seen
a
it.
picture. Actually, we have a picture celebrating Kiko's birthday with Gabby. Gabby was actually our fourth member of the group.
Gabby's shout out to
Was what?
Gabby, man.
The fourth member of the group.
Fourth
Shout
member of
of our
Of our group.
because she's
Oh,
our
yeah,
age.
yeah.
She's our age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
She's
the only
the-
one with us in the basketball tournament. She was the only one with us bowling.
Yeah. She we'd hang out a lot.
Yeah.
Especially Harvey and Gabby for some reason. Di ko alam, ah.
Well, dude, you were the ones you were the ones who were teased, bro. It was Tino and Gabby, not us, bro.
Dude, she played basketball better than me.
Yo, Gabs, see,
She was actually the only girl who actually joined.
you
the-
have people supporting and actually like validating your basketball skill. If ever she hears this, um, so people know Gabby was legit, man. She's a legit basketball player
Even
as well as a football player. Yeah. Pero
Spot up.
she spot up. Pero ano like I think we were a pretty athletic bunch. I feel like we could run fast.
Yeah, we were.
Tapos, alam mo naman, like when you're a kid, parang yun yung coolest pag you can run fast. Harvey's probably one of the, like, dude, Harvey, you're probably the fastest. But the only time I've ever seen someone faster than Harvey is when may higad sa paa ni Kiko.
I knew it. I knew it.
Dude, I've never,
No, it's not even. It's not even on his foot. It's on his back.
I've
Like, he took his shirt off and ran everywhere, bro.
Dude, nung nakahigad si Kiko sa likod niya, I don't know where it was, foot or back. I've never seen someone run faster, man. Like,
Dude, he took his
knew
shirt
it was
off and
coming.
dashed, bro. He was gone.
Yeah,
That's
I
elite.
fucking hate insects,
Elite.
man.
Elite, man. Faster than Harvey. Like, that is the fastest man in Trinidad. Also,
Kiko and Higad, bro.
also another time when Kiko was the fastest man on earth was when
The dog.
when the black dog got out of the
Oh, is this Chuck and Jinx?
dude, the old Chuck and Chick's old
Before
house.
it was in
The
his
black
house.
dog there, the dog that we throw stones at. I've never
Yeah.
seen I've never seen a person run faster than when
To
that
go up to
black
the
dog
jungle
got out
gym.
of the because he got sick. That dog got sick of us throwing stones at that house. And parang baka pinakawalan ng may-ari. I don't know what happened, but it for some reason chased Kiko. And I've never seen someone run faster, man. Like,
Dude, to outrun a dog,
Adrenaline.
come on.
dude, he outran that Askal, man. The Askal was fast as I don't know how he did it.
Is this where he jumped to the jungle gym? That pyramid looking.
Insane. Iba
That's
si Geeks.
crazy.
Well,
Well,
good times, good times.
We actually had a lot of euphoric
Crazy.
moments
Crazy.
growing up.
yeah.
Remember that basketball game we had, and I don't know if it was you or me who took a shot.
Oh,
the
that was you, Harv.
three-pointer behind the back.
Harv, you
just
you
threw
you're
that-
like you just threw it behind your head. You're like trapped in the
That was
baseline.
crazy,
You're
bro.
trapped at the left baseline, and then you're like, I don't know what went through your head, but like you just threw it up there. Also, for like the audience, the three of us we grew up in a little cul-de-sac in some BF village, and I don't
Brand
know.
new.
It was
We had our
it's just
own
new. It
little
was a new
community.
village.
Yeah.
And-
I think it was a new street. Like the
It's
street
it's a
itself.
pretty new. It was a pretty new village, a pretty new like the houses were pretty new. Our families sort of came up very similarly at the same time. And for some reason, and I think we're so blessed to have it. There's a park in our
Yeah.
Yeah.
street
Yeah.
The only street in the village that had a park.
that had a park for itself, aside from the main park. We call it the
Yeah,
big
aside
park,
Yeah.
the
yeah,
big park.
which is like for
I
older people. But
I
and
think it was a perfect location because it was a circle.
grabe, no? Yeah,
Yeah.
yun nga,
And
it's
all
like
our houses were right next to each other.
Yeah,
all right
it made
next
us
to each
very
other.
close.
We
Go.
basically knew each other since we were babies.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
our families would go to the beach together.
I have pictures of us like hanging out in strollers pa.
Yeah, but one of the chillest moments I can recall is when parang we all went to Matabongkay.
Yeah,
That like parang 4 a.m. yung alis natin, and we would like
Yeah, that was the first for me.
that's amazing, dude. Like I can't believe our parents even did that. Diba? I think
yeah,
Tito
it's so fun.
JV, I think your dad, Harv, I think he initiated that. No, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, it was dad, and then mom, of course, being mom, was the one who invited Tita Dolly
Everyone.
because they're
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
Invited Tita Lulu because we're neighbors,
yeah.
and then everybody was just like, oh, let's just invite everyone,
Right,
and it was perfect. I think what was perfect also is that we're all of the same or close to the same generation. Like the
right,
kids were all close to the same generation. That's why
right.
we were all able to be closer to each other. What else?
Chill as fuck.
Yeah,
Sleepovers. You guys
Sleepovers
remember?
were ang
sleepovers.
dami
Those were
naming
wild.
sleepovers.
And
Those
we
were
went
Uh,
camping in the park.
we
oh,
went camping
Mar-
too.
Martin's Kuya's FHM collection.
Oh yeah.
Di na nga uso yung FHM, dude. Wala nang magazines ngayon. Ah, man, we're old. We're old. Wala nang mga
Yeah,
magazine ngayon.
those sleepovers with Midnight Club Dub Edition.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys were good at that. I wasn't too good at racing
Martin would always
games.
give us the shitty cars, bro.
Yeah, you'd always get like the freaking best card that he's been working on for days, diba?
and then he'd race with us.
Daya.
Daya.
I also like Battle Frontier.
Oh,
Mm,
dude, that was
yeah.
fun. That was fun.
One of the
Wars.
best games.
Star
Right?
Wars. Star Wars
Two,
was
First
two,
fun
one.
as
two.
hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the second one.
Was fun,
Two
dude.
was really good.
Speaking of Star Wars, I don't know if you guys were ever like invited, but Alvin would always bring me to his house, and then we'd play like this Star Wars Phantom Menace, if I'm not mistaken, on his computer. Mas computer game
No,
si
I
Alvin.
It's a
never.
one-player game, right?
Yeah, it was a one-player game. Makikinood lang ako. Parang
Oh
sinasama
yeah.
lang ako para manood. Pero like Star Wars was such a big
Viewers lang.
viewer lang ako eh. I mean, to be honest, a lot of our video games, I'm just a viewer. I realized. So like Fight Night Round
Unless
3,
it's 2K.
2K, unless it's 2K basketball, yeah, I'd play. But yung mga Fight Night Round 2 ba yun? So like I just watch you guys play at your place. I forget what games but Kiko had a lot of games.
What I remember Kiko's house was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
When I was watching from outside of the window, like
Yeah.
right outside, because I was
Yeah.
scared.
Yo, what's her name? What's his or her name?
Her name Stella.
Stella. What's up, Stella? I have a new puppy too, man. It's kind of what I don't know. It kind of helps me deal with the quarantine too.
Yeah, dude,
Nice.
it's relaxing.
What
Yeah.
breed?
Kiko, did you have a cat before? This is a pug.
No, I never. No, I never had a
A
cat.
cat?
Yeah.
No, like in Trinidad days.
I don't know.
I remember.
I don't remember
I had
a
a
cat.
chicken. If you guys remember that.
Sa likod?
Yeah, the chicken. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you had a
I brought a
chicken.
chicken home from Batangas.
I remember we had like a barbecue in your garage, Keeks.
James. I don't remember. Can
Yeah,
you?
we had because we had like a sleepover in Keeks' place. I don't know how Kiko's friends call him, but I'll call him Keeks because that's what I know.
Yeah, people call me Kiko now.
Okay. now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a moment he was actually having people call him Francis.
Yeah,
Right?
yun nga,
Yeah.
yun nga.
I don't
It's
know,
Francis. Whoa.
For some reason, people
Francis.
tease me in elementary. People tease me for my name.
Ah,
So I
okay.
decided to change.
Kasi parang
Really?
Pinoy yung name.
Yeah, pero like
Pero parang it's unique nga eh.
it's not. It's not. like
Yeah.
it's Japanese, then
That's not.
Yeah,
It's Japanese
Japanese.
too. That's right.
yeah,
That's
it
right.
is Japanese. So yeah, I decided to use it now. It's a cool name.
It's unique, man. It's cool
It
now.
is.
It's
It's
finally
unique.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we all have unique names actually.
Yeah.
Diba?
Si Harvs. I don't, baka
Harvey.
may
Santino. I don't
Tino.
think Santino. What else, bro?
street games, man. We street games like this podcast might just
Oh
be
yeah,
us
dude.
like
Zombie,
reminiscing.
zombie.
We just be reminiscing like
Yeah.
because it's on like endlessly because it's just so much to look back on. Zombie was fun. You got to be pretty
Yeah,
athletic.
Yeah.
Patintero, surely.
Kick
Bangsak.
tag.
Bang
Kick
sack is
tag.
fun.
Pepsi 7 Up.
I don't even remember how to
Pepsi
play
7
Pepsi
Up.
7 Up, man.
That's
Dude.
when you say Pepsi, everyone sneaks up on you, and then we say
Yeah.
7 Up. Parang you have to freeze.
Oh,
ata.
okay, yeah, as
Yeah,
close
I-
as you can possibly get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to the guy you have to tag the it basically. You have to tag the guy who's saying Pepsi 7 Up.
And
And then
then-
Yeah.
he'll have to chase someone.
Okay.
Parang Dok
Ice,
Tok
ice, ice water. Oh, ice water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Um,
was our version. Ice water.
That's a
ice
South version. I'd like to. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yung
What's,
iba,
what's the
ice
version?
water.
Ice water. Sounds so weird.
It sounds weird. How do you even sing it? Ice water.
What?
Ice. Parang langit lupa. Nagiging langit lupa eh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's
Langit.
another game that we
That's
played.
another
Langit
game.
Lupa.
And like even the lyrics of Langit Lupa, bro, nakakatakot pala.
Impierno.
Impyerno. Sak puso, tulo ang dugo. And it's
Dude.
morbid. It's so morbid pala.
Ay, umalis ka na sa puso ko.
Our Halloweens were pretty fun too.
Oh yeah.
Fun as dude. Like we
Going around
We really dressed up. For
yeah,
Halloween.
and we'd go around. Oh, because there'd be a parade in the big park.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and also during Christmas, we'd go caroling.
God,
Oh
dude.
yeah, dude.
We get
We
so
get
much money.
Yeah.
Guys would split up again. Competition between guys and girls, but we'd split
Yeah.
up.
Because we had a full choreo pa, you know? Parang
Lap
BTS.
trip kayo.
Yes, dude. And we wouldn't-
Sumusunod lang ako eh. Mga kalokohan
for-
nyo eh. Sumasayaw
like
pa.
for one day, we wouldn't distribute it yet. We'd like keep it until it's like
Right,
really
right.
big.
Yeah.
I remember one time when we were caroling, parang the girls were like rubbing it in our faces na may 200 pesos sila. May
Yeah.
200 pesos. Tapos biglang naglabas si Kiko ng 500 peso bill sa fund natin. Ano, mukha like,
The
yo,
media,
I
man.
hope
The
we're
media
still on the same
nonsense.
topic because every time
Yeah.
na iba na naman yung topic natin.
We're talking about cars now, actually.
Oh.
So joke lang. Yeah,
yeah,
we're still talking about the same topic.
Yun nga, as I was just saying, na parang even if basketball is like our number one sport, I never understood why hindi bibigyan kaagad ng roof yung mga basketball courts because we live in a country that rains half of the year, half of the
Yeah.
year, man.
More than half,
So-
actually.
Yeah.
And in other countries, they have like rec centers, you know,
Mm.
especially in first world countries. And if we love basketball so much, dude, there would be support for that. And yet, parang there isn't like a first class facility that's like a public one,
Yeah.
you know? So it means parang we're maybe not ready for sports just yet.
More
In general.
of the
Yeah.
more of the government's fault, I think.
It's
local
a
government.
lot of things, no? It's
Kasi kayang-kaya nila maggawa ng mga rec centers.
yeah.
I think, but like most of the money just goes like to their pockets.
To them. Oh, that's
Yeah.
the common trope, no? Na
Yeah. Or if
sadly
If
corruption.
they do make one, it
They
has
recently
their
put the
name
guy
on
to
it,
jail.
like Rico Goles and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, sobrang daming their face is plastered all over everything, and then like
Project of.
obviously yung pangalan is
Uh,
Golezium, diba? Like
It's like
obvious.
it's like for their
Yeah,
for their campaign.
Yeah.
yeah.
But recently it came out in the news. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Mm.
There was a guy who was put to jail who was arrested for stealing millions of pesos from the funds that were supposed to go to the athletes.
Which fund for
The
SEA
allowance.
Games?
Allowance.
Oh, allowance.
No. So PSC houses athletes. So all the national team athletes get allowance,
That's a
no
sports
matter if
commission.
there's a competition.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
no matter if there's a competition or not, they get allowance.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pocketed by some guy who was arrested recently, like millions of pesos.
That is a problem our country has like regularly. May magnanakaw big time ng mga, or may scandal
Always.
lagi. Yeah.
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 Harv,
And that,
I'm curious how much is the allowance? Would you know?
I don't know. For the athletes, because it's different. They team sports and individual sports they get
yeah.
different.
Well,
Does
whatever
it
amount it is, parang it's helpful din, di ba?
Yeah.
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 Like does it depend on your rank or parang how good you are?
No, the I think everyone gets almost the same amount. When it's a competition and you perform, for example, if you get a
Right.
gold medal in the world level,
Yeah.
you get
A
a certain
bonus.
amount of prize. Yeah, like a
Yeah.
bonus.
Mm.
Yeah.
If
So
it
like
if it's
see
like if it's in the Sea Games or if it's in the Asian Games, there are different levels of bonuses
Right.
depending on what you get. Like if it's gold, silver, or bronze.
like Hidelin Diaz
Yeah, Hidelin getting silver in the Olympics. I think
Olympics.
she got I think I don't know 2 million, 3 million, 5 million
Well,
pesos. Something like that. Yeah, laki talaga.
pwede na.
Pwede na kay
More
Kicks.
than more than more
Uh,
than.
uh,
Man, Kicks, I don't know, baka baller ka na dyan, di ko na alam
Joke.
di
dude,
pa
baller
namin
na
alam.
nga eh.
Can you cut
Baller na
that
nga eh.
from the
Cut that. Bro.
Kiko's
Go.
planning to be a professional guitarist.
Oh yeah,
not
I didn't
not
hear that bit.
not guitarist, more of like because you know Tino naman or and Harvey.
Musician. I know you're
Yeah, I upload like stories
right,
on
right.
IG
I've seen it, yeah.
of like me producing stuff.
Mm-mm.
What
So
you want
yeah.
to produce?
Hmm?
You
So
want
yeah,
to produce?
more of producing music,
Mm.
playing
Damn.
guitar.
Yeah.
So I want to release my own stuff.
Yeah. Go for it, dude.
Yeah. Pero yeah.
It,
Kasi
it's
Well,
it's a bit
I'm
if you
daunting,
need
no? Yeah.
singers,
it
if
is a
if you
bit
need
on.
singers,
I'm
Tino and
here.
I are available. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It's gonna
No,
be
I think I could sing naman.
the caroling all over
Caroling D.
again, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll make up dance moves, dude.
Yeah. Because you guys knew naman na, like I was more of a creative type.
Right, dude. I was gonna ask you
Yeah,
that actually.
your
Yeah,
drawings. I
dude.
remember your drawings, Kiko.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
I was gonna ask you about that.
Legolas.
I was more of a I was always good. I
But
was
that's because
naturally good at drawing. Yeah.
you have it from
He's a
also
My
tati.
dad,
your
yeah.
dad. Yeah, your dad's an architect, correct? Like, or
Interior designer.
interior designer, right? And
Yeah.
then and I've seen the drawing. I've seen your dad's drawings. I've seen your drawings. They're pretty intricate.
Yeah. So it was
You
always
drew Legolas, right?
I don't remember, but probably.
I know you did before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always I've seen it growing up. Where do you think so Harvey's with sports, but Kicks, where do you think we are on like on art, in the Philippines? Because I feel like there's a lot of creative people na hindi nabibigyan ng spotlight. And it's unfortunate because I'd like for I love like just uh, what do you say, just consuming art or
Yeah.
admiring people's art, and
Yeah.
I love listening to music. And what do you think where do you think we're at in that space?
I think for music,
Mm,
past few years, I think it's been getting better. Like
okay,
the underground bands have been getting more attention.
okay.
Like what's that band? It's that indie band that got really big.
Or spades, is it?
Yeah, Four of Spades.
Yeah,
Four of Spades.
yeah.
I think it's been getting better. Yes, but for like movies, for
Mm,
film,
okay,
parang I think we could do better.
Stagnant, no?
Yeah, very
Stagnant pa rin,
stagnant.
no?
Like if you look at mga Korean
yeah.
films, it's been super
Good.
popular
Yeah.
in Southeast Asia.
Okay, yeah.
So I think we could try to go digital as well.
Yeah. I think there's an opportunity on Netflix.
Yeah, yun
Um,
nga, Netflix,
Yeah.
more of Netflix.
recently parang may lumabas na movies ni Paolo Contis na really caught fire, diba? Like with a lot of people our age. Yung Through Day and Night ba yun? Or Through Night and Day?
I haven't
Uh,
seen it, pero
I,
yeah,
you've heard of it, like, right?
yeah, I've
Parang,
seen
I've seen it on Netflix, but
yeah,
like I
yeah,
didn't watch it yet.
yeah. But that's like it wasn't on any other platform,
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's an indie film.
I think for the media part, like the movies and the TV shows, I think we're playing it too safe. I think we're just following formulas at work that actually reach out to the masses. So that's why
More
it's
than
almost
more than the art,
yeah,
no, more than the
yeah,
art
yeah.
itself.
There's no more creativity. It's
Yeah,
just let's follow this like this love story where this guy is rich and this girl is poor, and let's make them fall in love with each other and all that stuff.
that would be interesting to see what forms of TV shows, I mean, come up, especially given nawala na yung ABS-CBN, because we know
Yeah,
ABS-CBN is probably the most popular station in the
yeah.
Philippines.
I would
yeah,
say it's the more quality
It's
TV
you
show,
think
yeah,
in your
definitely.
opinion,
in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And if that's gone, and if alam mo naman natin may formula like you mentioned, Herb, it opens up a good space. And not saying that like like removing ABS-CBN was a good thing, but I'm saying there's an opportunity to be
Yeah, I
yeah,
really hope
weekend
they go
there,
to the Netflix.
right? And even ABS-CBN people could go to like post it on Netflix if like if they opened up their horizons,
yeah. That's true.
possibilities. I was thinking about um coincidentally, I don't know, we grew up watching sports like with the same enjoyment. I don't know how you guys are now, but coincidentally we like football. I started to really follow football, and very early on, probably when we were around 10 to 11 years old, we started following the NBA. I don't know if you guys still
Yeah.
do. Do you guys still follow the NBA?
No, I don't. I don't.
I
Yeah,
still do. I still do.
you still do. But football though, like we played FIFA, we played 2K. It's just something that's missing nowadays in quarantine. What I mean is like spectator sports.
Yeah.
Nawala yung spectators. Or I don't know, well, the NBA is coming up again.
Oh,
Next month,
some
right?
leagues,
Yeah.
some leagues in Europe already started.
Right. I know Serie A is already playing, diba? I've seen
La,
Ronaldo
La,
highlights
Mm.
yeah, La Liga, Premier League, they're all um, playing already.
with audiences. No,
No,
no audiences.
J League also started. I don't know if the Thai League started.
Because I miss sports like hell, man. Like
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
for
it's
sure,
such a
bro.
great outlet. It's just a I'm not an athlete, but I love watching the NBA. I'm excited about I don't know how it's gonna go nga, like I'm curious. Like in defending in football, how are you gonna defend the person if like parang takot ka magka-COVID, diba? Like
Oh.
how's that gonna happen?
Yeah.
So what they implemented, well here for our local
Yeah.
athletes, our local football players, so we have to take the swab test every 3 days.
Oh, dude. And that's
Yeah,
covered
dude.
naman. That's subsidized
It's
naman.
covered. Yeah. It's covered.
Because it's not cheap.
It's not comfortable
It's
too.
not comfortable too. Yeah. Oh, because you've done it?
But
You've had the
yeah,
swab test?
I'm going to have one because we're starting August
Okay. I haven't
now.
had a test, man. Are you guys ever worried that
I
mag-
had the rapid test,
you
but
had a
that's not
what?
accurate.
Rapid test?
Rapid.
Rapid test, yeah,
It's not as
but it's not
accurate,
accurate.
right?
Yeah,
I haven't had a rapid test. I haven't had any really real reason to. Uh, parang I'd like to have a rapid test. Parang when I get printing lang, dude. Like there are honestly times when, especially when I go out, I get worried now I'm carrying something back home. I get
Mm-mm.
worried.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's not that I go out often, but like when you do like the essential stuff,
yeah.
you visit.
Because you have to. You have
Yeah,
to. You can't not go out.
yeah. One way or another, some you got because people are losing their minds. I feel, especially like maybe in the first 2 3 months. I feel like people felt. I'll speak for myself. It felt unnatural talaga eh.
Yeah,
Diba?
especially because we're so used to being out a lot.
Yeah, it's not that. I mean, you can be a homebody, diba? But like to be forced to stay home is a
Yeah.
different thing. It's just the whole world feels like it was stuck all of a sudden. We're aware of the fact that the terrorist or was the terrorism law is up. So
Terror law.
Yeah.
the terror law, sorry.
Anti-terror law.
Yeah, anti-terror law. So we're gonna be. To be honest, I put this up. I put a podcast up because I believe in freedom of speech, man. Like I believe in people expressing their perspectives or their ideas, even if they're different from mine, even if they're different from each other. Because that's what you need, naman eh. Like to find the solution. Some often you need rich discourse. You need viewpoints from all kinds of places and find the truth. And I was thinking, I was telling a friend, yeah, last week or the other week, I'm not sure, one of our calls, um, that I feel like it's our generation. It's our time. As daunting as that sounds, it's our generation. It's our responsibility to find out what works. Because obviously this doesn't work. Eh? You know, the system
Yeah.
is not working. Um, or at least the system is what's making coping with. I'm not saying it cost like worldwide. I'm not saying it cost the COVID because who knows what would have happened. But I'm saying for our country specifically, the system is what's making it difficult to cope with COVID.
Yeah.
Certainly. While other countries, like I know Keeks, you work for a company in New Zealand.
Yeah.
New Zealand for one, diba,
Late hours.
They were
is good now.
they were COVID free for a time.
Yeah, and
Obviously, that's impossible.
it came
Their
back.
tournament.
A few
They
cases, but they have it under control now.
Yeah, so countries like
their
that.
leagues
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
audience.
Oh, they got audiences already. See, so that's like a level of progress that I don't know. Is that the exception or is that where we're supposed to be? You know, I think that's where we're supposed to be. But it's our time. I think as heavy a responsibility as that might be, it's our generation. I think we see things. We see things. We see what
Yeah.
we see.
Because of social media,
We see the wrong
the
things.
internet.
Um, we see. I'm not saying we see the right things. I'm not saying we're always right, but we're in the midst of figuring this out, and we feel it. We feel
Yeah.
and we see yung mga shortcomings, which like every person's gonna have their shortcomings. Every government is gonna have their shortcomings, but it's about time that our generation is the one. I see like a bright example would be Vico. So like
Yeah.
not to be partisan, you know, like not to be like pro anything, but because he's young, Vico Soto, like he just I would
I
say,
agree.
yeah, he listens pretty. I can tell he listens to the pulse of his people.
Mm. His
Yeah.
policies are good too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty
Multi-front.
innovative. If anything, I'm not sure if they're completely effective, but they he tried. I can see that he makes the effort to try new things. So
Yeah, and he makes the people feel heard instead of like shut shut out from
yeah,
like the decisions of the government.
yeah. It's just a mess sometimes. I feel, but I don't want to feel hopeless. You know, because I want to say that I'm still very much proud to be Filipino. Not the Pinoy pride, maybe, but like I don't revoke or I don't renounce that, you know, the Filipino ness that I
Mm.
grew up with. I've been here for
Oh yeah.
25 years. Yeah. Um, but
It feels good to fight for the country, man.
yeah,
Super.
it's just this platform I put up was for us to figure it out and to make sense of everything.
Yeah.
Uh, it's minsan kalat eh. Parang you know Pinoys naman we don't like order too much. Ayaw natin yung parang may sinusundan tayong laws. Madalas yung mga laws natin parang suggestions lang as commonly said, diba? But
Oh.
we have to find a way, a system that works, you know, with our culture. I think it's up to us.
Do you think it's now or never?
Um, no, Now or never. I don't know if it's even now, bro, but like it's gonna be us. Eventually, inevitably.
Would you ever run?
Would I?
Vote
Tatakol.
for Santino.
No. No, no.
No, no.
Speech. Yeah, it's just for me. You guys shared it. There are in our different spaces things that need improvement desperately.
Dami, dude.
Dami.
A lot.
Dami. And it's easy to be overwhelmed, but we gotta think straight about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just sucks. Everybody's just so selfish, dude.
It's and it's hard to say it, dude.
Yeah, their funds, like, because I can only speak from the football perspective.
Right.
There are funds that are being given by the FIFA association, and it's supposed to be for the production of more football fields.
Yeah.
Yet where are they? Right? It's just so disappointing.
Right. And it's tough to say it. It's tough to call it out kasi parang medyo sensitive mga Pinoy.
So bad.
Yeah.
It's not even being taken professionally anymore.
Yeah. Especially on social media, you get so many Pinoys.
Yeah.
Of all perspectives, just parang it seems like a screaming match on social media, diba?
Yeah. I also hate it when like the Pinoy pride stuff. Something as simple as parang made ni
Prince Harry, mga ganun.
Oh my God. Proud to be Pinoy.
Yeah. Or I think recently there was like this Australian female billionaire who happened to be Pinay.
Canvas.
Was that it?
Canvas?
Canvas. I think the one who put up Canvas.
Yeah.
Or
Canvas.
Yeah.
Canvas or Canva, one of those.
Right. Well, that's another example of it. I'm not gonna hate because I have to like parang find a way to have. I want that kind of praise sa atin like for figures in our own country, and for there to be figures in our country, I'd love we have to allow them to have the opportunities to succeed. Yeah. Parang yung nakikita ko lang pag Pacquiao or pag Miss Universe, di ba?
Yeah, those are one-offs kasi.
Yeah.
Like there's never gonna be the next Pacquiao.
Yeah, Pacquiao's once in a generation.
Have you seen the special of Jokoy on Netflix?
Oh, I haven't. The newest one. What is it called?
Yeah. In His Element.
Yeah. In His Element.
I haven't seen it.
Actually, if you guys watch it, it's all about trying to inspire a lot of the local Filipinos that there is success outside of the country. Like you can follow your dream, because he was highlighting a lot of Filipino personnels that were successful in their field, like dancing.
Yeah.
Successful.
So it wasn't a comic. It wasn't a comedy special lang.
It wasn't. He barely even spoke. He actually was just introducing a lot of other people. Like, so there were singers, there were dancers.
Yeah.
There were comedians, there were DJs, producers, who are Filipinos, but they're working in America and they're successful. And he just wanted to show everyone here in the Philippines that chasing the dream is actually possible. That was kind of pretty much what he wanted to say in the show. Watch it. It's okay. It's decent, but it's not.
It's insightful.
From a consumer perspective, it sucks because you paid to be able to watch Jokoy and he didn't even perform.
Yeah.
Or maybe
he didn't even perform.
Yeah, maybe he did on a TV show, but if you watch it on Netflix, he barely talks, dude. He makes like one joke. That's all. Then everything else is everyone performing.
Yeah. Did you guys watch Jokoy when he went here?
No. That's his show. In His Element is.
That was it. That was a special.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was a special.
Wow. Because I didn't watch Jokoy, but I watched Dave Chappelle. live.
Oh,
I was lucky enough to
oh, he
catch
went
him.
here.
He went here. I think around the same time Joke did. Dude, I don't know what it is. Like these comedians had just galing to be a comedian of that level. Parang they just have the room, bro. Like it's a real genuine talent to have the entire room laughing at every single thing that you're saying. Every sentence is
Mm.
funny and everything. Parang you just when they walk in, parang everyone's smiling already. Like how does
Yeah.
that even happen? Diba?
That's,
Talent.
And Dave Chappelle was crazy. He was wild, funny, man, and a lot. And just my review on what he did was like I I've watched his specials on Netflix. I've watched his specials on YouTube. Parang a lot of it was just new material. He was testing shit out. Yeah,
In the
but I've
Philippines.
in the Philippines. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
but
Yeah.
I've always
when,
said
Yeah.
that jokes are funnier when you're there. Like when you
right,
watch
right.
it, sometimes it's not as funny, and you still hear people laugh.
Iba, yeah,
Iba talaga when you're there, no?
iba
Yeah.
siya, dude. I think it's also the same with sports. Like watching it on TV and then
Mm.
watching it in person. Although I've not been to a lot of sporting events, the ones I've been to, iba yung speed nila. I've just it's just a different speed than on TV because on TV it's probably like a static camera or if not it's just
Yeah.
moving, panning
Plus the
here.
frame rate,
Yeah.
probably.
Even if it's HD, it's not. It doesn't capture the speed. I don't know, Harv. You've been to a lot of events, but the speed and you're a fast athlete yourself, of course. But the speed at which a live sports event goes at, it's just
Different.
it's different than on TV.
And for the audience, the aura of just hearing the drums and hearing the people cheer,
Iba, iba.
iba talaga.
Yeah.
Super different. I think also when someone laughs, it makes you wanna laugh too. That's why when you're watching Tino and Kiko.
Yeah. Who's that? Who's that?
Sab. It's Sab.
Hey, Sab.
Hi daw, sabi ni Tino.
Hello.
Hello.
She asking if we're talking about the times that she bullied all of us daw. When Jimmick was
Jimmick, ibang group yun eh.
Who's
oh,
Jimmick?
Sila
Rafi,
Rafi,
Si Rafi.
Carmina,
Carmina,
Yeah, those.
Sab,
Sab,
obviously,
Charmaine,
Charmaine,
Jennifer,
Alvin was part
Alvin.
of it too.
Alvin,
Si Martin din, di ba? Or was he not
Martin,
in that group?
Sab,
I don't
kasama
know.
si Martin.
Parang hindi
No,
masyado. Yeah.
no,
Mm.
no,
But
no.
Jimmick was its own thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's the name of their group.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
They're the ones who put up the tree bench, the tree bench.
Tree
Yeah.
bench. Oh, okay.
Dude, I don't that Rafi guy, sorry, I don't know his name. I don't know where he is or if he's ever gonna listen to this, but like that was a wild card, dude. Like he's a
Yeah, dude.
wild card. Like I remember him on the
Crazy.
monkey on the jungle gym. Like he just put the scooter on top of the jungle gym and like be balancing at the very top level just for everyone to see. It's
Crazy.
scary
Damn.
shit, but wild for that was a wild for that was wild for
Bago na yun.
our
Yeah.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like
He's like
Alvin times 10.
he's like Sid from Toy Story.
It's like what
Is he
times
not?
10 geeks?
Alvin.
Al-
Alvin times 10.
Dude, they might hear the stuff. I was supposed to meet up with Alvin one time. Because he's in the UK, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys ever like come
Yeah.
like parang he's really getting really comfortable there now.
Yeah. We talk sometimes.
Okay,
Alvin
okay.
and I.
That's cool, man. You guys still keep in touch. So I messaged him on WhatsApp, I think, if that's like the more prevalent messaging platform there. But I messaged him,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
parang it didn't materialize, bro. It'll be like, "Oh, I see you, bro," and then like, "Oh, san ka na? I can't go there," eh. And then like the next day, parang I can't meet up. So it was sayang because it was like a once in a lifetime thing. Because I passed. That was 2018. My family and I were lucky enough. We got to go to London, and then I really
Reach out.
tried to reach out. Yeah, pero hindi nangyari. So
Sayang naman.
sayang lang, but
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah, it would be nice.
What does he do now?
Not sure. Parang ano, he's like a personality yata dun eh.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
his photos. He's with like some celebrities.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
a
And he's was it like in a Ferrari or something. Always
ask him. Ask him about it, man. I'm curious too. I don't know where does he get all these Ferraris or
Diba?
Lamborghinis, diba?
And he was in a few commercials. I think he was part of. He
Right.
was in the cast of Star Wars.
No
Or the
way.
Star Wars.
Crazy.
Wow.
I know
Yeah,
he had
he
like a Sprite commercial or some soft drink.
Yeah.
Royal, if I'm not
Wild.
mistaken. Yeah. Fanta. It's Fanta in the UK.
I was so surprised when our last reunion when he passed by. He was so thin.
Oh, okay.
Sobrang-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was in a motorcycle, if I'm
Yeah,
not
he was in a
mistaken.
motorcycle.
That's wild.
We're planning to have another reunion, by the way, at
Oh, yeah?
Rayton's house. Yeah, at Rayton's house.
Okay.
You guys heard about Tita Lulu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Sad.
sad to hear it.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll try to talk to Rayton about it.
Right.
Looking
Kuya
forward to it.
Rayton, man.
Yeah, okay, Rayton.
That's a different age group though. Like for me, growing up,
Yeah,
parang tanda na ni Kuya Rayton nun eh.
He was like 18.
But he's
right?
always been the big kuya na
Yeah.
you can go to, you can
Yeah, chill
spend
lang.
time with.
And their
Yeah,
sari
diba?
store. Diba?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's where I always bought pancit canton.
Yeah, dude. You guys still eat pancit canton?
Piatos. Yeah, dude.
Harv, what happened to like trying to
Until
keep
now.
your physical shape at its peak, man? You don't have any like special
I can still eat
diets
pancit
or
canton, though. It's just one. I don't eat it every day. Nah, dude. My diet is just get bigger. That's all.
you want to get
Whatever it takes. To get
I saw this post that you shared like it's your friend who has like this fitness group or fitness service or
Yeah,
training service.
yeah.
Yeah, how is that naman?
Oh,
Baka
that,
it's really good for quarantine for sure.
yeah.
Keeps you in tow.
It's good because he's a UP graduate and
Okay.
he's actually very passionate about what he does and
Sports
he
science ba?
studies. Yeah, sports science.
Okay.
And he studies everything.
Mm.
So before he starts making the program, he asks you
Yeah.
about your details, of course.
What's
what's
specific?
your
It's
goal?
tailored to you.
Yeah, it's tailored to me. So he'll start setting up a program based on the hours you have, and
Right.
of course he'll work around your free time, and
Mm.
then he'll guide you through it. He'll be more. He's actually very meticulous about the little
Uh-oh.
things like tempo when you're doing the workout and
Even
your,
that.
your your body
Details.
movement. Yeah,
It's very
yeah,
detail
details.
oriented.
Yeah.
It reminds me of I don't know if you guys watched The Last Dance, but like Tim Grover, dude. Like you guys
I haven't
watched
seen
haven't
it yet, actually.
that?
I
Wow.
plan to
I
watch it sometime.
can't believe you guys haven't watched it, but
If there's one person between us three, of course
yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
you.
It'll be me. But see, Michael Jordan had like a trainer that helped him gain mass talaga. Because prior to
Uh-huh.
this, like the year
Yeah, it
90,
was skinny, right?
1990 or because Michael was on this parang kilala ko you know. Si Michael Jordan was like
Okay,
on
so
the
Michael.
he was on the skinnier side and Tim Grover really the guy would literally count how many steps Jordan would take in a game. That's how like meticulous. If you talk about meticulous, he was that. See Tim Grover.
It's intense.
It's intense. He's an intense guy. I mean, Jordan was an intense player. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
He
it's
built-
more mindset talaga when it comes to gaining weight or losing weight.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know, but in terms of gaining weight, I started eating meat to gain weight. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
know
yeah,
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Santino eating meat.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's wild, dude. Even Gabby, because did you know that Gabby and I worked for a while together?
Yeah.
Really, where?
It's like an e-commerce startup in the south. Then, but she's surprised at how much meat I like. Well, for the audience, like they potentially listening to this, I was. I don't know. I don't know what to call myself. Picky eater.
You were a
Vegetarian.
vegetarian but ate hot dogs.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I ate hot dogs, but I don't.
You did, bro. I remember you were a vegetarian, committed vegetarian, except for hot dogs.
Yeah, and also chicken nuggets,
Chicken
right?
nuggets, man. For
Yeah.
sure, chicken
Okay,
nuggets.
okay, maybe not hot dogs, chicken nuggets.
Chicken
Yeah,
nuggets,
sorry.
yeah. Yeah. So, and ako tofu ako. So, uh, that was my source of protein primarily. But now around when I was 15, it was around the time when we weren't neighbors anymore, I think. Yeah.
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 I started like having the goal to like gain a little muscle, gain a little mass, which I didn't really fully accomplish. But like I'm not as
Oh, but you got
picky.
big. Oh, you
I
got
don't know
bigger.
about that, but I did gain a little weight, but it worked because the three of us have always been skinny.
Yeah.
Yep.
And not even like in a bad way. Like it's like an ectomorphic body. It
Yeah.
it's you can see like it's not like we're just payat. It's like we have some muscular definition, but it's uh it's not a lot of mass. Yeah. So I set out to do it, bro. Like I don't know if you guys ever heard of Z's, but
Yeah, the bodybuilder.
Australian bodybuilder, like that dude just a Z's craze just swept my entire batch in Zobel. And parang I didn't catch on to that, but after high school and in my first few years of college, I tried to build mass. And it worked, man. Like, and although I haven't worked out in a bit, but I was surprised. I was surprised I was able to gain a little just by eating meat more, man. That's a change. It's crazy what meat what meat is, but I missed out so much.
Yeah, dude. Steak. Oh, man.
Steak.
You missed out a big
Yo,
chunk of your life.
yun nga, like Harvey would be eating, I don't know, like fried chicken, or Kiko would be eating like some longanisa or like corned beef. I'm like low key, like I'm not really gonna even touch those things. And I'm like sarap pala, dude. Like all of those things I really enjoy now. Yeah.
It's super good.
It's super good pala. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, we all changed. Remember before when I hated tikoy? I always
You
look for it
hated
now.
tikoy, ube tikoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Tikoy in general, ube or not, I hated it.
The white tikoy also.
Yeah, dude. Now I loved it, man. I love
Yeah.
it, man.
Sarap, diba?
Yeah.
I like tikoy. I like tikoy.
There was this time, I think we had a sleepover at my house.
Mm,
We were playing video games.
okay.
So parang my mom made tikoy.
Oh yeah, you
And
make
then she
make
served,
tikoy a lot.
yeah, she served it to us. So parang we were forcing Harvey to eat it.
Yeah, dude. You'd always
cried.
force. Yeah.
He cried.
Harvey's the youngest kasi.
I am the youngest.
Because Martin
It's
was
so
there. And you know how
You
Martin.
always
Sobrang.
made me cry. You guys always made
I'm
me
sorry,
cry.
bro. You know
Even about Eto Buba, man. You
What's
guys always made me cry.
Me
Martin
too.
had this song, man. Like I forget what song it was, but it was like about this character that you hated, dude.
Velo.
Velo, dude. It was like
From
some
Crash Bandicoot. Crash
right,
Bandicoot.
right. Like Martin sang it, but he lives in the sea.
Yeah,
Velo or
man.
something like that. And I just
Those are
annoyed
such
Harv, man.
Yeah. You guys made me cry a lot.
I'm sorry,
There was
bro. I
one-
didn't mean to.
Yeah, there was one time when you guys had a sleepover in Martin's, and then I
Okay.
went there,
Yeah.
and then none of you invited me, so I just went home after that.
None of us what?
Invited me.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, bro. Like this is the
Yeah.
thing that
No,
things
it's
that
okay.
kids
I
do.
Yeah, it's funny now, but then like before,
It's
it's
sad.
kind of
It's so
Yeah,
sad, bro.
like I went there and then we were playing video games for a while.
Mm.
Then I went home na lang after.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's like what kids are like trying shit out, like to see if it
No,
hurts,
dude, it's fine. No, yeah, it's fine, bro. Nothing.
Yeah.
Bell's here, by the way.
Hey, so Belly,
I bet.
Belay,
Kiko and Tina say hi.
what's
She
up?
just woke up.
3:36.
I mean, Chester. She just woke up from his Chester. She had class this
Oh,
morning.
okay. Because like kids nowadays, man, they just sleep at 5. I don't know. Baka si Kiko is pala one of those people.
Oh yeah, because of my work.
Because
Pero
of your
yeah,
Yeah,
shift.
because
But like
kids in general,
kids in general.
more
the
sport.
iPads. We
Speaking
never
of
really
kids,
had
Harv.
iPads before.
Speaking of kids, Harv, and
Yeah, dude, I have 2 kids now.
yeah.
They're and I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
Go.
speaking of kids, and maybe it's a like it's because he wasn't around when we were growing up, but like I never got to know Jaden.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean
So
Sam also
yeah, it's
like
like
the younger kids.
the younger gen.
Um, um, Franco's baby brother.
Diego, another one. Yeah,
Diego.
yeah.
Mm.
Sorry.
It's like not part of the like this my memory. You know, like you know,
Yeah,
parang I have to like oh yeah Jaden and then oh yeah the fourth
yeah.
sibling. You know, because you guys are always three, like for as long as I can remember.
The thing is also,
Hmm.
when Jaden was born 2007.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jaden was born 2007. We left that same year.
I see. Um,
And Diego and well, Sam's older, but Diego more was in the same batch as
yeah,
Jaden. So
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only girl. Well, actually, I don't know. Remember Carlos and Paula? They had a young girl living with them. Nika.
Right.
Nika. She was
Right.
like
She
she was
joined us. Yeah.
yeah. That was the youngest I think we'd hang
Yeah.
out with.
You got a good memory, man. Like, right?
I
I
don't
remember
even
Nika.
remember
I
who
remember Nika. Yeah.
Mika pala.
Oh,
Oh shit, dude! Remember
why?
Jana sleeping over in your house? She scared the fuck out of us. Yeah, we slept over in Tino's house,
Yeah.
and then Tino had an escape window
Yeah.
in his guest room.
Yeah.
And when you opened the door, Jana was just standing outside
In the streets. Yeah.
In the street,
What the
bro.
At
fuck?
like
At
3
around
a.m.
11.
It was us
Yeah,
three.
three.
It was like us three,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Really? I don't remember that. Do you guys hear this?
I can't hear it too well now.
Oh, she said Jana got squished by a fence.
Oh my gosh. Parang natatawa pa si... Is that Sab? Parang natatawa pa si Sab, ah.
It's Sam. Yeah, she's laughing.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of change, man, like it's crazy. I don't think of myself as a short guy, but the last time the three of us were together, what the hell happened, man? Why are you guys
Yeah.
6'1",
Kiko,
6'2"?
good job, bro.
And it can't be seen through here, but I'm so tiny. I'm not a short guy. At least I'd like to
Yeah,
think
he was
that.
like
Your
5'10".
parents are tall.
Well, apparently not tall, not your tall, man.
Harvey's even taller than me now.
Oh yeah,
Am I?
You got taller, pa,
Yeah.
Harv?
I don't. I have no idea.
Because I remember
You got-
seeing, I saw you
6'1".
in Daft, diba? You're
Oh
6'1".
yeah.
I'm 5'11".
Are you 5'11",
Yeah,
Kings? I almost
Yeah.
don't believe that though.
No, I really am. Sayang nga, hindi ko
Why the hell do I look so short? 5'11" ka pala eh.
Why? What's your height?
Well, I say 5'9", but like I'm probably like I'm probably like 5'8", bro, or 5'8 and a half. I don't know.
Dude, the trick is grow your hair, man. Add
Dude, this is too kulot, bro. It's too unruly sometimes. But like Harvey, because like Kicks, Harvey and I bumped into each other around. I think it was early last year or late last year.
Dude, that was so nice.
Yeah, and we bumped into each other by like just happenstance. We just
Glorieta, right?
in Greenbelt, I think. Greenbelt.
Oh,
Greenbelt. You guys were watching Chucky. Speaking of Chucky,
Yeah.
man, that's one of your favorite movies, man. The Gayosos
bro.
love Chucky.
classic, man.
Classic.
Classic.
You guys were watching like the new
The new one
whatever.
that came out.
Yeah, the new Chucky, yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys loved horror films.
Yeah, you guys loved
Yeah,
horror, man.
Jeepers
I
Creepers.
did.
Jeepers.
Jeepers Creepers, Dawn of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
All the classic.
Dawn of
ones,
the Dead we
bro.
watched in Kiko's, I remember.
Yeah.
And
Shaun
le-
of the Dead we watched in Martin's.
Yeah. Shaun of the Dead we watched in Martin's. Dude, I remember that time I wasn't able to watch Shaun of the Dead with you guys, but you guys were like building up the movie like it's the greatest movie ever. like you're saying it's like it's comedy and there's like romance. Basta teens, magugustuhan mo. It's action, it's horror. I'm like, okay, fine, yeah, but like I don't what? It's just a movie, bro. Like, yun pala, just horror and comedy together.
It was
Have you
gore.
seen
too.
it though?
I've seen it
Yeah, have you
now.
seen
I've seen it on
Netflix?
Netflix. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Laugh trip siya, dude. Laugh trip siya.
Super laughter. I love the
Yeah.
actor.
It was super R18
Simon Pegg.
nung time natin. Because there was
What's
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'd watch a lot of R18. American
We
Pie
would.
would watch Martin.
We would.
It's always Martin's house. What's this?
Dawn
What's
of the
that
Dead
movie?
had R18 stuff.
Yeah, what's that R18 movie of like cartoon soldiers?
Oh yeah, dude. It's like
And then
yeah.
there'd be times that they'd be fucking like they're puppet
It's
cartoons.
wild. It's
oh
wild.
Team America.
Team America.
It's wild. What else do we watch? You're just
Kiko,
at this point you're
we
just
have a-
exposing us, man.
yeah, dude, come on. This is part of our talk. Kiko, we have a question from Belle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
what's up?
Do you remember getting your head stitched right because of the
Oh
swing?
my gosh, yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
gosh,
happened
that's
there?
scary.
I can't remember that.
That was
What happened
scary.
I remember I just fell from the swing.
And then it hit your back of
there? Oh,
your
and
head.
it swung back. It swung back
Yeah.
to your
Yeah.
head.
Then it hit
Yeah.
my head.
That's unfortunate, man.
Stitches.
And then we had a
Yeah.
sleepover that same night. I remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and in your place, Keeks. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
And then
I wonder why we never slept over in my house.
I don't know.
because you shared
No,
you
because
shared
we were
rooms with
always in your
sila
house.
Bella and Sabrina.
And also Wax
Yeah,
would
we shared a big room, but it was like
yeah.
parted. Like we were,
Yeah.
I
I don't
slept
know.
on the other side.
But you removed the bathroom, diba? And then it became connected.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
But we were
that's
always
right.
at your house, Harv. Like we were in the attic. We were always in the kitchen just playing PS1.
I remember
um,
we were trying to make our storage room like a Halloween horror house.
Hmm.
I don't know if you guys remember that, but that's what we were planning to do before.
Where's the storage room? Is it downstairs?
The second floor. Right?
No. First, it's in the ground floor.
Okay.
You know the stairs going up to the
Right, the
the
metal
patio?
stairs. The metal stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under that.
Oh,
like,
that
you go
area.
straight-
That space. Yeah. I also watched Harv this yun nga, that's why I asked you if you're G, because I feel like you're Sanay sa podcast. Because I saw this guy interview you. I think it's like some half Filipino, Greenwich, if I'm not mistaken. Some
Chris Greatwich, yeah.
a Great Witch. Greenwich. Um
Yeah, he
Yeah, how was
I it was good.
where was that?
It's he had a studio somewhere in Makati.
Yeah.
So I went to a studio and then
Yeah.
we sat down and we had talk. It's also on YouTube, so you can see me there.
Right.
But you can listen to it on Spotify. So it was all he's a football player, so he
Okay,
mostly
yeah.
just talks about football. It's a podcast for football. So
Okay.
it was pretty chill because I was just talking about what I knew and what I felt about football.
Yep.
And he's actually very personal also. He was talking about my career choices and all that, my experiences in the SEA Games.
Mm-mm.
It was pretty fun.
That's interesting, man. Like I was thinking while I was listening to bits of that, and then I remember you mentioned that you were positioned as left back.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. For the SEA Games.
For the SEA Games, and parang it, and that's what I probably that's what I always like, is the fact that hindi na the guy, the man himself,
Welcome back.
nakamask pa. But yeah, like you never lost that touch, or like in terms of like being grounded, and that's really andaling mawala dyan sa, especially because you live a more public life, I
Uh-huh.
guess, than let's say someone who's not always performing. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I try my best to
yeah,
remember where I came from. Also, I think it's a big help that I was guided by the family I lived in when I was living in LGV in QC when I studied in Ateneo.
yeah.
They were actually able to keep myself grounded
Yeah.
and what do you call this? I never wanted this. I never wanted the whole media and fame aspect of things.
Right.
It was ever since before naman you know that it our love for the sport was pure. It was really just
For
to play.
sure. For sure.
Yeah, like I'm for my perspective, especially um turning to pro. I
Mm.
always told myself it was never going to be about the money. It was going to be about the
Right.
experience.
The passion.
That's what
Yeah.
the passion, being able to just play. And that's what's driving me to play abroad. It's because I'm not looking for the money, even if it's it's no brainer that there's no future in Philippine football.
Okay.
There's
That's
no
a harsh
future
truth, man.
for a career. Yeah, it's a harsh truth.
Yeah.
There's no future for a career for football players. We're not
Right.
gonna live a comfortable life.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
As hard as it is to say.
Yeah.
But what I want to experience is being able to play in a country where football is what they live, eat, and breathe.
Right.
I just want to experience.
In your
the vibe
case,
of
what is it? What country is that?
So what I'm looking at right now is
Yeah.
either Thailand, Japan, or Korea.
Wild.
Yeah,
Korea's
I've been to
just
Thailand, bro. It's
really-
crazy. It's like jerseys
football
everywhere.
is crazy. Yeah, football
Yeah.
is crazy.
I've been to Thailand too. Grabe.
Football is crazy talaga.
Football country.
It's football country.
Korea too. They're really
Oh, is
into
it
football.
Korea talaga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it as when I was there. I went last year. I didn't notice it as much, but
Ang alam ko sa Korea, malaki rin sa kanila golf eh.
golf. Sa
Yeah,
Japan,
so baseball.
sa Japan alam ko baseball.
Baseball,
Diba?
baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because here
And
in
football.
Tahanan, there's a lot of daming Koreans sa village ko. And they're all
They love
good in
football.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Oh,
I haven't
ganda
seen
ng
one-
court yung sa court. Yung
Oh,
field.
ganda ng field sa tahanan eh.
Yeah.
Laki pa.
Yeah.
Tahanan's huge, bro. It's just, you underestimate how big that village is.
It
Yeah.
actually is really big. Like if you
You can
go
get
around
lost.
it,
Yeah.
yeah, super easy to get lost.
That's true.
I remember going like to my friend's house there, trying to find it. Ang dami na naming inikot. It's huge.
I
Yeah.
played futsal in Tahanan before. They used to have futsal nights in Tahanan, like
Yeah,
open
We
place.
still
Yeah.
have. Well,
I go
not-
there
Not
sometimes.
now.
Yeah.
Talaga?
Well, yeah, I used to go there. Even in
Let me know
Alabang.
if you're going.
Ah,
'Cause
sige.
I'm usually out. Yeah.
Ah, sige, I'll message you next
Oh,
time.
you come to the south, Harv?
Yeah, I do.
This south. I mean, you're in the south still.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
I'm more in the south.
You're
bro.
souther. Yeah.
Where are
Yeah,
you
I-
now? Or-
Laguna.
Batangas?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's more
Laguna.
south.
No, Santa Rosa, Nuvali
Santa
area.
Rosa.
Yeah, Paseo,
Oh, nice.
Nuvali area.
Yeah. The whole fam's there, Harv.
Yeah,
Regards,
fam's
man.
here.
Regards.
but dad lives in a different village. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I'll let them know. I'll let them
Yeah.
know. I was supposed to say something. Oh, in Japan naman,
Yeah.
baseball, they have batting cages even in the gasoline station. So you can stop there, put gas, and then hit some baseballs.
That
bro.
is so yeah.
That's
so yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
time I've ever experienced that. Our bus going back to the airport.
Yeah.
We stopped in a gas station,
Mm.
and then right in that same gas station there was a ballpark. Like you can actually sit down and hit some balls.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Anyway, so Kicks, I was telling Harv, parang just so it's not so much of a bother, bro, because you got like errands to like go and run. But we can end the podcast soon. I just like to ask for like your last words or like what you guys want to like your plans basically, and yeah. Oh,
Kiko
Our
can start.
Plans?
you can go, Kicks. Yeah.
Wait, no.
Magpapatingin muna sa dentist si Kicks. Man. Like,
No, mag-withdraw muna ako. But anyway.
that is the most casual shit ever, man. Man, when we were talking casual, man, like I didn't know we'd get this casual.
Pwede naman
Wait,
pala
so-
kumain, kakain na ako.
Yeah.
Last words ba, teens?
Yeah, go for it, man. While you're withdrawing your millions, bro.
But it's been really nice talking to you guys again. Because it's
Nice. Yeah.
been so long. And
Anong pin?
um, looking forward to seeing how you guys succeed in the future.
Yeah. Wow.
Parts
Yeah.
with your career,
Yeah.
with the podcast.
Yeah.
And
Thanks, man.
I also I hope I could also chase after my goals.
Right.
'Cause I've been holding off on this for
Mm-mm.
years now. But hopefully, after all this is over, I could finally chase it. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah. Yo. Wishing you the best, man.
Yeah, dude. I hope it. Nothing brings fills me up. Nothing makes me feel better than
Right.
to see all of us succeed. Belle and I were actually talking about it. Like, what if in the future we all come back to our homes and like become the next generation, wherein our kids would
Same
actually be the
houses.
ones, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Right? But anyway, yeah.
We actually sold.
It was. You guys sold your house?
Yeah, super sad. That's why
Ganun talaga.
parang I feel reluctant to go back there.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. Yeah. But the memories there, the memories are there, man, forever.
Oh yeah, for sure. Di ba nga, before we even talked about a beach house together.
Wow. That was a good childhood, guys. To be honest,
Yeah,
really
I don't think
idyllic time.
anybody has
Yeah.
had anybody has had a better childhood than us. I've never met anyone who shared their childhood stories. That was actually close to how fun we had it.
It was pretty fun. Parang may tricycle pa yata sa gilid mo, Kicks, ah. Does he hear us? Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he's focused on driving.
Sorry guys, nag-disconnect lang mabilis.
Don't worry.
Anyway,
man.
you were saying, Harv.
No, I don't think anybody had a better childhood than us.
Right.
Like,
it was just a
same.
classical street kid. Oh, not street kid, but like we just hang in the streets, bro. Like
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Till nighttime, till late at
yeah,
night.
till late at night.
Yeah.
6 was late for us though. 6
Yeah.
p.m. is starting to get late. And we're
Yeah.
like,
Once it got dark.
yeah, right.
I remember
That's true,
Franco's yaya would always scream at him. Paggabi na.
Si
I forgot her name.
Ate Rowena.
Yeah. Si nanay.
Hmm.
Diba?
Ate Rowena.
Yeah. So, how about you, Harv? What you got lined up, and what you want to share with like
Okay.
the listeners?
I'm trying to chase a dream. It's I think considerably a difficult dream for an athlete because of course everybody especially
Sorry,
after
guys.
graduating.
Sorry, Harv. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Bye,
okay.
Harv. Bye, Kicks.
Bye.
Bye, Kicks.
Bye.
Ingat.
See ya, man.
Let's grab some drinks after this.
Yeah, for sure.
Legit. Let's do
Alright.
that. All right.
Keep the group chat. We'll keep the group
Bye.
chat.
Yeah.
See ya.
Podcast. Sige,
See ya.
sige.
Ingat, man. Ingat.
Take care.
What I was saying,
Yeah.
teens, na especially dito ngayon sa culture natin sa Pilipinas, college degree, tapos trabaho talaga.
Yeah.
Wala naman talagang future ang
That's the track, no?
athletes. Yeah. But I'm trying to chase it. I'm trying to prove to everyone that
Mm-mm.
football can actually be a viable career,
Right.
especially if you have already a degree to hold you.
Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to find the best of both worlds in our culture. Because in the different countries where football is primary, you don't go to school. You don't go to college anymore. You go straight to playing pro.
Pros. Yeah.
And that's never gonna happen with our culture, with our
With our
parents.
system. Yeah.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the best of both worlds for everyone.
Right.
That you can get a professional career after graduating college.
Right. And
that you can compete.
yeah. And the fact that you've managed it, Harv, it's admirable, really. Like you were able to hold true to the Filipino system and the values here. at the same time you manage to maintain your athletic ability um and the fact that and not just ability that you've seriously won, and that's something really. I hope you blaze a trail, man. I definitely think you can.
I'm
So
just trying to be an
yeah,
influence, man. I want to be able to influence a lot more of our
Mm-mm.
generation athletes,
right,
younger generation.
yeah.
Yeah. And thank you for giving me this platform to be able to talk to you and talk about that too.
Appreciate it. I appreciate that you came on. Like, that's the thing is, it's it's Harvey to me, man. It's not Harvey Gayoso with
Oh
like
yeah,
the crowd
definitely.
behind him.
And it better not be like that.
Yeah,
Bro. It
yeah.
better not be like that.
It's not that. It's just that. Voila, dude. I grew up with you. You know,
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
friends before we even could think. Same with Kiko, like us three.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diba? So like, and I'm glad to just watch your progress. If you know what the thing is, sadly, and maybe you're making your point correct, is that a lot of your highlights, I end up not di ko na papanood sa TV eh.
Mhm.
Napapanood ko kay Sab. Like whenever
Yeah.
she posts, I'm I rely on her posts for
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
for your highlights.
Yeah.
Kasi the mainstream media here, simply, sorry to say, won't cover it.
Yeah. They really won't.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I just look forward to, and sabihin mo na lang si Sab if possible, like just post it, like, because I know you're not the kind of guy who'll promote himself. You're
Yeah.
simply you're a simple guy. And I that's amazing that you've managed to do that and you're still holding true to that. So I'll watch your, is if wherever you end up, Japan, Korea, who knows, man, Europe. Um,
That's the dream, bro.
that's a dream. I believe in it, man. I believe you got it. But
Better to watch live if it's abroad.
if and when, bro, if and when. Pag wala ng COVID, bro, G. But if your ate can manage to, or if your ate can find ways to post those things,
Yeah.
don't I'll be waiting for those, man. It's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun to see a childhood friends succeed
Yeah.
on the highest level in our country, and if
Yeah.
not in other countries, So yeah, looking forward
Yeah,
to it,
so
bro. Looking forward
thanks,
to it.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, bro. Hey, great
Yeah.
talk, man. Thanks
Great
for
talk,
having
great
us.
talk,
Yeah?
great talk.
Right?
It's
Oh,
the same.
We should,
It's the same.
yeah, it's the same.
It's the same.
We should do this over drinks, maybe,
G
so that we can talk about more sensitive topics.
right. And oh man, maybe at night, cause
Yeah.
parang mahirap uminom na ngayon, diba? Like,
Yeah. No, but if we're all in the south, I can go to the south. I can go to Alabang. Sorry. Yeah.
sige. As
Maybe
long
have
as- yeah.
Sila Franco, have a boys' night out, dude.
Right, yeah.
Sayang,
Just-
our moms are the only ones seeing each other now. Eh.
okay. Basta, just for everyone's peace of mind, we'll be practicing social distancing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely. I'll message you.
sige.
Us-
Sige. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's mom was just talking.
Oh yeah. Hi Tita. What's up?
Tina says hi.
Yeah, regards Tita. Regards
Tino.
to your mom.
She says hi, bro.
Hi Tita Pinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to hold you, Harv. You guys probably have something. I don't
Yeah,
want to
well,
hold you.
I have interviews.
Shortly. I don't want to keep you,
Yeah.
man. So I really appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate Kiko,
Thanks,
man.
man.
Like if
Yeah.
when he sees this, it's my first recording, so this is crazy. This is different, and
Do you have an outro?
I'm glad to I don't have an outro yet, but I'll probably play music. I don't know. I might even cut this, but yeah, it's great that it was with you
Yeah.
too, because you guys, I grew up with you guys, and it's like just a special bond that
Yeah. Definitely. It'll never fade, man.
Right.
Yeah. Always be the three payatats. Bro.
Yeah, right. So yeah, sige, Harv, I'll see you
Yeah,
soon.
dude. I'll see you soon. We'll keep in
Take
touch.
care.
Huh?
Take
Yeah.
care.
well, let's keep the messenger alive so that we
Sige,
can see
sige.
each other. Yeah.
Take care.
Thanks,
take care.
man. Hey, God bless. Regards
Bye-bye.
to the family.
God bless. God bless. Take care
Love
always.
you, bro.
Love you,
bro.
man. Bye bye. Bye bye.
See you.